Beans are an inexpensive, high-fiber, nutritious way to get protein, and there are so many kinds of beans and they're so versatile, but a lot of people are really intimidated about the idea of buying this dry bean like this and then turning it into something cooked. So let's just go over the steps one by one. Step one is you need to know whether you need to soak your beans or not. If they're big whole beans like this, yes, soak them. If they're teeny tiny lentils like this one, you probably don't need to soak them. I don't soak them. But anything bigger than that, you'll want to soak. So beans are like that friend of yours that doesn't like to be rushed. The kind of mantra for bean is slow and slow. You want to just let them take their time to get where they're going. So we know whether we're going to soak them or not. In most cases, we're going to soak them. The next thing that you want to decide is how you're going to cook them. So I generally tend to pressure cook beans or simmer beans. How I decide is if I want the bean to come out kind of soft and creamy, then I'll pressure cook it because there's a lot of heat in there and it will really take care of it. If I want the bean to have integrity, hold its shape, not break down at all, so that I can turn it into a salad or something, then I'm going to simmer the bean. Your third decision is about flavor. You can start the beans in flavors. So in my pressure cooker here, I have some onion and garlic and cumin sauteing, and I'll be throwing those pinto beans in there to cook, and then the flavor will drive itself into the bean. But the lentils, let's say I'm going to make a salad out of them, and so I'll be putting the flavor in after. And the thing is, you might want to cook a neutral sort of bean with no flavor, so you could add different flavors, maybe a curry tomorrow night and a kind of burrito Mexican thing another night. Cool? Okay, so then the last thing that I want to tell you about is the ratio of water to cooking, to bean. So for 1 cup of beans, no matter if they're soaked or not, you're going to use 2 cups of liquid to cook them. And you're going to use 2 cups of liquid if you simmer. You're going to use 2 cups of liquid if you pressure cook. Just a second, you're going to... Hi.
Hi.
Hi, I'm sorry I don't know you.
That's because I'm a new neighbor. I'm just moved in across the street.
Hi, my name's Cynthia.
Yeah. Up until today, I had a prize-winning flower bed. And then your dog, an Airedale, I believe,
Ginger.
trampled through it.
Ginger, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, look, if you could just hang tight for a second, that'd be great.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so great. So if you're going to pressure cook the beans, we have a whole video on pressure cooking. I recommend you watch it. If you're simmering them, you're just going to bring it to a boil, turn it down to a low simmer, and cover it. And sometimes I leave the lid slightly ajar so I don't forget about it. But if you do that, you're going to lose steam, so keep your eye on it. You don't want them to burn. Now, this is my finish on the pinto beans. There they are. See how they're nice and soft and creamy? The pressure cooker does that. So these would be great to put in a burrito or make a soup out of or something like that. And the lentils, which I simmered, you can see they are nice and separate. So this would be great to make a lentil salad, maybe with mint and a balsamic vinaigrette. That would be a really nice way to dress those up. And now, the troubleshooting part of beans, I want to let you in on that. So whether to salt or not to salt is a big issue. They argue about it in cookbooks. I was taught to salt after, whatever you want to believe in or whoever you want to believe in. But they really need salt to bring out their flavor, a teaspoon for that cup of beans cooked. If you find your beans don't break down, they never get tender, that's usually because you bought an old bean, not so good, just a bean that had been hanging around way too long. If your beans come out falling apart, then you turned up the heat too high and boiled them too hard. They like, again, low and slow, low heat, slow heat. And if they come out burned, you probably turned the heat up too high again and maybe didn't have enough water or let some of the water boil out in it. That should tell you everything you need to know. I hope. So, hi.
Hi.
I didn't know you just came in, and I'm so sorry. Really, I'm so sorry about your
Flower bed.
That Ginger. Is there any way I could make it up to you? I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean.
Probably not.
Well, I could bake you a pie, maybe, or.
What kind of pie?
What kind do you like?
Stuff with filling in it?
Yeah, sure. Apple, berry,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that'll be. I'll bring it over tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
No, really nice to meet
Yeah.
you. And I'll have Steve make that pie tonight. Won't I?